Hi guys, happy Saturday, and happy Caitlin felt like making a video, but she also wanted to eat her smoothie. I literally don't know what I want to talk about, because I didn't really have any ideas, and maybe I should talk about my smoothie, because it's not great. So I sent mom and dad away on their trip to Savannah at 7:30, way too early to get up. Then I couldn't fall back asleep. So I found a bootleg of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the musical, and I watched that, and it's okay. It's not my favorite musical, probably won't watch it again. The acting was fantastic, but I'm just not a fan of the story. And then, since I hadn't eaten breakfast, it was like, I don't know, 8:30. I wanted to have food, but I also wanted a smoothie. So I decided that my food would be a smoothie, because we've got the little magic bullet blender thing, and it's amazing. Do not have strawberries, which is sad because I can't make the perfect smoothie without strawberries. So I went and I picked some raspberries out of the garden and I stuck them in the freezer. And then once they had gotten mostly frozen, not entirely frozen because it takes a really long time to get them entirely frozen and I was hungry, pulled them out with chocolate ice cream and raspberry jam. And I filled this thing to like here with like spoonfuls of chocolate ice cream. So like if you'd packed it down, it was probably only about this full of chocolate ice cream. Like, it looked like it was this full. And then I put, like, a bowl full of frozen raspberries in here and a spoonful of raspberry jam. Now I have a smoothie. Probably could have blended it for longer, because you can still kind of see you can still see the raspberry parts in it, but you can't really tell on camera. Like I said before, not the best smoothie I've ever had. It's not bad, but I'm probably not going to make it again. So an interesting thing happened at school yesterday. I almost said tomorrow. I'm not going to school tomorrow. Yesterday. Well, actually, this story starts way before yesterday, so I'm going to start it way before yesterday. South is doing 12th Night, which is a really actually funny Shakespeare play. And I don't want to tell you the plot, because look it up if you're curious, or come see it. Because I'm in it, and I'm definitely your favorite cousin. I watched the play, and I looked at the script, and I decided I knew what parts I wanted to try out for. There were two of them. Mariah, who is a witty servant at one of the main characters' court, and Antonio, who can be played by a girl. I don't know, Antonio is a weird character because he's written as a man, also in love with Sebastian. So I was sure South was going to change Antonio to be played by a woman, but they didn't. Spoiler alert. So those are the two characters I wanted to try out for. I'd worked and worked and worked. Wednesday, I tried out for him, nailed my monologue, except for the first part. I said 3 words and just decided that I needed to start again, and I did. I was the first one who had to do a monologue. Part of me is glad about that, because I wasn't going to be trying to emulate other people. I was just going to be emulating myself. So that was probably a good thing. So everyone nailed their audition. They all did real well. Afterwards, I started overanalyzing how I actually did in my audition, because I came out feeling really, really good about it. But then I was overanalyzing it. I only read one scene for Maria, and I only read one scene for Antonio. Will I get these characters, or one of these characters that I want? Thursday happened. I was really, really nervous all day, and Mrs. Westra kept smiling whenever I walked past her. It's something that she normally does, but not as often as she was doing on Thursday. So all Thursday I could barely do my homework, because I was really nervous and totally overanalyzing every time I stuttered, every time that I thought I could have done something better, every time I thought I should have characterized something better, over and over and over and over and over again. And then Friday, we got up, it was the first campaigners. Juniors had off-campus lunch yesterday because we won the mixer. So I didn't have to pack a lunch, and I didn't account for that for what time I actually got up. So I was just sitting in the living room overanalyzing how I did, and I couldn't breathe because I was so nervous. And then I got to school. And I got to school at the same time as one of my good theater friends got to school. And we walked in together, and we found a cast list together. And I got Mariah. And I was really, really happy. Because I didn't think it was going to happen. It was really, really cool. A really weird thing happened in third hour. Third hour is my pre-calc class. And my pre-calc teacher is a sports coach or whatever. Every day at the beginning of class, he does the rundown of oh, what's happening in this sport, what's happening in this sport. Which initially, at the beginning of school, that raspberry did not get blended at all. That was sour. Whew. Initially at the beginning of school, I thought that I was just planning on zoning out every day during that, because I don't care about the sports. I can pretend to carry, but not that much and not that frequently. But like he actually started doing the play once like news started spreading about when auditions were gonna be and stuff. I am the only theater kid in that class, so that's like my time to be like, hey, this is what we're doing, and I think it's really, really cool. On Wednesday, because we had block scheduling, I didn't have pre-calc on Thursday. Wednesday, when he got to me in the rundown, I was like, yep, I've got my audition today. I'm really nervous about my monologue. Someone actually yelled out that I should just say it right there and then, and I probably could have because I just practiced it so many times. I kind of had it memorized. My teacher wouldn't let me. But then on Friday, we got to drama. It was like, you don't have to say if, because this is like a sensitive day for some people, but how would you do? And I was just like really quietly in the back row. It's like, I got the part. It's like, I got the part. And then everyone freaking started applauding. It was weird. Like, that's never ever happened before, and it was so cool. Like, in a way I can't even describe it, just like, I don't know, it made everything better. According to one of the directors, it was actually my audition for Antonio, the other character that I auditioned for, that got me the role of Mariah, just because the very different ways I characterized the two characters. I don't really have anything else to say, but I haven't quite finished my smoothie. So I'm just gonna keep sitting here and eating my smoothie, and if I think of something to say, I'll say it. My like 10-second review of Hunchback of Notre Dame is that it was really good, and I can see where a lot of people like it. And the acting was fantastic, and whoever played Quasimodo was like absolutely amazing, because just that's like a very physically demanding role, and he did very, very well. Yeah, I liked the music, don't really like the story. Frollo was a manipulative jerk. Never actually, well, I may have seen the Disney version of it. That was a long time ago if I have. I do remember something about the Disney version. I guess I have seen it. Where it was like the gargoyles were like integral characters to the plot or something. I don't know. And that was severely cut down, which was good because they didn't need any more of the gargoyles than they had. They actually like had the perfect amount. It felt more like Quasimodo talking to himself than Quasimodo talking to inanimate objects, which I thought worked really well. And I am done with my smoothie, as well as you are probably done with watching me eat my smoothie and talk. I hope that you all will have a great day. Happy birthday, Blake, a few days late. I will see you all later. Bye.